everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. If you are new, my name is Shannan and I am here today with something a little bit different here on this channel, although I'm sure it's something that you're going to see a lot more of as time goes on. But basically, if you aren't new, you might think this is a completely different background. Where are you? I am sat here in our new to us caravan. I say new to us because this caravan certainly isn't new. I think she is 31 years old. I'm pretty sure. So she's an old girl, but yeah, she's in a fab nick for her age. So I thought I'd do a little bit of a caravan tour because yeah, we bought this caravan 2 days ago now, and I still am a little bit like, oh my gosh, what have we actually done? So the reason we bought this caravan first and foremost was that if you guys have been watching my channel for a little while, you might have heard me talk about like extension plans and garden room plans and possibly turning a bit of the garage into my office. We've just been throwing ideas around for ages and ages about what we're going to do for our office space when we need to use our third bedroom for a nursery. So if you don't know, I am currently pregnant. I am 23, 24 weeks pregnant. Isn't it mad? Side note, if you've had, maybe this is just me, but I feel like with my first pregnancy, I knew exactly to the day, like to the hour, how pregnant I was. Whereas with my second pregnancy, I think I'm so busy and distracted by my toddler that it just is flying by. But anyway, that's a side note. Yeah, and we were talking about the options we had, and the idea that we were most likely going to go ahead with was building a garden room. We've had someone over to quote for some like ground removal because we wanted it to be a sunken garden room. Ollie's been pricing it up and going through all the channels to like get that in motion. Like Ollie had actually cleared the area of, like, if you'd seen kind of our house tour and stuff, like our garden was really quite beautiful when we moved in, with loads of bushes and flowers and everything like that. And yeah, he cleared that whole area of all of the plants because we thought we were going to be building there. But actually, as kind of time's gone on and we've kind of been thinking about it, I don't know, Ollie suggested getting a caravan instead because basically the garden room was coming out at being about £15,000, which is quite a lot of money for a space that, I don't know. I think the thing is that prices are going up constantly at the minute, and we just didn't want to make any cuts on the quality or on what we actually wanted. And as time was going on, like, the price was looking like it was going to be more and more, and actually we just thought, do you know what, we don't want to make like build this room to a half standard. Like, if we're going to do it, we want to do it really, really well. And so yeah, Ollie suggested a caravan because obviously it's much more affordable, and it means that our savings are kind of left alone mostly for us to kind of decide what to do with down the line. Ideally down the line, what I would like, if we had all of the money in the world, what I would love to do is extend from our house over to our garage. We've got like quite a wide walkway between our house and our garage, and I would like to like block it off basically and like go double story like on top of the garage, and yeah, extend like that whole way. One house on our road has done it, and I just think it literally would have like more than doubled the house size. And yeah, that is really, really expensive, I'm sure. So I don't know that we'll ever get to do that one, but ideally an extension that we might be hoping to do in the like medium term, I suppose, like 5 years or so, is to extend out from the kitchen onto the patio and to move our patio area up to the top of the garden, and yeah, basically have like a bigger kitchen and make that like a kitchen living area, and then having our living room as more of like a snug or a playroom or whatever else, obviously depending on how old the kids even are by the time we actually get that built. But our house doesn't have room for a dining table, and that's something that really bothers me. I'd just love to have like a space where we could all sit around and eat together, but at the minute we just can't. Like, I just sit next to Buzz in his high chair whilst we eat, and yeah, we make do, it's fine, but that would be something I'd love down the line. When Ollie first suggested a caravan, I was like, absolutely not. But actually, once I got over myself and had a little bit of a look, I had a little look on Faithful of Pinterest at caravan office conversions, and oh my goodness, people have done incredible jobs. And then I came across like little vintage caravans, and I was like, right, we can do it, Ollie, if we get a little vintage one, and it has to be quite small, it has to be cute on the outside, or at least be made cute on the outside. And yeah, like, okay, let's do it. So we were looking online, like Facebook Marketplace and eBay and all of those kind of places, and I found one on Facebook Marketplace that looked incredible. I'll put some pictures up here. I don't think that's a problem to do because they are listed online, like anyone can see them. But this is the caravan that we thought we were gonna get. It is so sweet. It's a 2-berth, but it was converted to be a 4-berth. Like, it had space for 2 little beds that were like sofas but became beds for kiddos, and yeah, it was very small. The kitchen had been ripped out already, the bathroom had been ripped out already, and that was something that we were looking for in terms of a caravan that we wanted to make our office, because we just didn't want the upkeep of a kitchen and a bathroom, like, and it was just dead space. Like, we wouldn't be using that because we'd just go into the house. The idea as well is that hopefully we can make it a space that when guests come to stay, they can stay in the caravan. I don't know, is that weird? I don't think so, because it's in our garden, which is like, you know, safe and whatever else. And yeah, if we make it like warm and cozy, then, or even we'd stay in there and then our guests could stay like in our room or Buzz's room or whatever. But basically at the minute, guests stay on our sofa bed. And oh my gosh, our sofa bed is our like main sofa, and as a sofa it's so uncomfortable. Like, we're both sick of it. So yeah, that is that story. But yeah, we just thought we could make it like an office slash living, like not living space, but like sleepover space for guests. And so yeah, that caravan looked like it ticked all the boxes. It had been renovated to look so cute. It was like so white and bright and minimalist, and she looked cute from the outside, and I was like, yes, okay. So that caravan was actually about 2.5 hours away up north, like further up north from here. So yeah, we booked in to go and see it, and I was messaging the people backwards and forwards beforehand, trying to get as much information as possible, because obviously it was a fair way to drive, and didn't want to get there and like be disappointed. They hadn't put any issues on the listing or anything like that. So yeah, basically I asked, like, something that seems to be like crop up a lot with like caravan sales and listings and things are if the caravan has damp, and if it's got like just any issues, or if it's had previous damp, like, which means that the floors might have weak points or the walls might, you know, like, I just think once a caravan's got damp it can be quite a huge issue to fix. And they said like no damp, and they said it was like absolutely perfect and everything like that. So we went to see it, and we got there and we opened the door, and like they'd laid like a lino, is it lino, like laminate type flooring down, which was lovely. It was like herringbone design, I think, and yeah, it looked really nice. But when you open the door, it was like lifted up a little bit in the doorway, and yeah, you just had to like look, and you could see the floorboards underneath, or not the floorboards, but the wooden floor it was laying on had like completely gone away by the door, and like it was just rotten underneath. And so that's like obviously like a really not a great thing to see. And then there was like mold on the walls and stuff, and yeah, it was just really disappointing, because we had obviously like dedicated our Saturday to driving up and viewing it, and they knew that like we had a journey, and I'd asked for them, I'd rather have them been up front. And so they had listed that for £2,500. I've joined a few like caravan groups, and I'd put like, does this seem reasonable? And everyone was like, absolutely not. But then we'd kind of fallen in love with it, and we were like, the work's already been done, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, when we got to see it, we were like, no, this is not worth £2,500. I think they had actually dropped it to £2,250 by the time we viewed it. But yeah, we still just didn't think it was worth it, because we were paying that premium price because we thought it was a caravan that was like good to go and ready to turn into an office and like easy peasy. But actually with that, like the issues, we would definitely have to have kind of ripped up the floor, and yeah, it would have needed a lot of like attention. While we were up there, we thought, let's have a look, and I was scouring Facebook, like nothing really was coming up. I was getting like a bit deflated and just like, can we just go home now, because we've got like, we're not in a mega rush. Like, we were both just a bit disappointed in the one we'd been to see, and just, I don't know, I was a bit fed up. So yeah, we were up there for a couple of hours. We drove to the coast, had fish and chips, and like we're just talking about everything. And then I was like, right, I'm gonna have one last look, just a little refresh of Facebook Marketplace, see if anything, like we've missed anything, and then let's head home. And so yeah, I had a little look and I found a listing that had been listed 38 minutes ago. See, a lot of the ones I'd seen had been up for like over a week and things, and that kind of makes you think like, are they overpriced, or like what's the problem with them and whatever else. So this had just gone up and it was cheaper than the one we'd seen, and yeah, so it was £1,500. So we were like, I was like, let's just go and message this guy. It's a little bit, well, quite a lot bigger than I had originally wanted, but it's still like retro. Like I said, she's 31 years old, and yeah, we went to view. The guy was able to see us and he was the nicest guy in the whole entire world. He'd had it in his family for 13 years, and before that it was his friends, like family friends, and it's just so well looked after. And we came and we had a look and we were just so impressed with what we saw. I was a little bit more hesitant than Ollie because the size was just a little bit like too big for me, and obviously, as you can see from the background, it is like dated, but it's so clean and it's so looked after, and I can deal with that. Like, I can change fabric on sofas. I think I mean, the curtains are actually quite nice. Like, I might dye them, but they're like really like quite new and nice. The woodwork, I can paint. I can make this what we need it to be. It's like really comfortable. The sofas are really comfortable, and I'll do a little tour anyway and show you what it's like. But yeah, so we got this one. Basically, we drove up expecting to pick up one caravan and drove back with another. It was a really long day. We left our house at 7 AM and got back at like 8 PM. Buzz was such a trooper, bless him. But yeah, he's so excited. He's like learnt the new word caravan, and he's just like, caravan, caravan, caravan. And so yeah, basically our other one that we were looking at, the main reason we wanted one was for an office, but then the more we were thinking about it, we were like, this could actually be quite fun. Like, we could actually go on some adventures with this, and I feel like this caravan leans itself more to that because it is that little bit bigger. And yeah, so I guess if you've got any questions, let me know. But the plan is to kind of see how it goes. I've got a little Pinterest board in the making of like little things I want to do. Like I said, I think just giving everything a paint, changing the floor eventually, and like the upholstery. And this has still got a bathroom like thing, a bathroom, it's like a shower room, isn't it, with a little porta potty, and a kitchen. And yeah, I don't know, I think we'll probably, I don't know what we're gonna do, but we've got lots of decisions and lots of time, so it's okay. But yeah, I thought I would just bring you along and show you what we have bought. Like I said, this was £1,500, and yeah, we're really happy with it. It's quite windy today, and obviously it's a caravan, so sorry if you can hear that background noise. But yeah, let's have a look around the caravan. Like how it looks from the outside, I think it looks really retro. And you can see this is like, I think this used to be blue, like it's still a bit, but it's definitely faded. So I think we plan to redo that eventually. This is the door. So when you walk in the caravan, this is the door just behind me, and so when I walk in, straight in front of me is the toilet room, which is just in here. I'll show you in a minute. And then we've got like a double cupboard of storage with some little drawers and a heater. And then round to my right is the kitchen area. So we've got a little oven, some cupboards, a little shelf, a couple more storage cupboards, the hob, the sink, and then the draining board, which actually has a drain, which is quite handy. The caravan did come with quite a lot of like bits and bobs because they'd basically given up caravanning, as far as I could tell. Like, they've been doing it for years and years and years. Their kids are a bit older now and just not interested. And yes, they had lots of like little bits and bobs that they just gave away with the caravan, which was obviously really handy and really nice. I've not had a look through. There might be stuff that we don't need or we have already or whatever else. So yeah, I'll show you as the cupboards as they are. I wasn't sure if that's like an invasion of privacy or not, but he's given us the stuff, so it's our stuff. So yeah, if I see anything that's like personal, I'll obviously cut it out. But yeah, the first cupboard just here above the sink will open, and honestly when I saw this I felt like it was a sign, and that's probably me looking for a sign, because sometimes you have to when you're making these decisions. But if you guys don't know, sunflowers are something that are really, really special to me, really important, a huge part of my life. They were my mum's favourite flower, and so I try to, I don't know, I bring a little bit of sunflower into aspects of my life that I can, basically. So my wedding bouquet had sunflowers, and yeah, so when I opened this, and their whole cutlery set was sunflowers. Like, they've got plates and cups, and yeah, I was like, okay, does this mean something? So yeah, I shut that one, and then in this one, what's in here? Oh, lots more sunflower things. So there's like serving bowls and serving platters, knives, yeah, sunflower placemats. So, you know, that's nice. A rolling pin. I've not even looked in most of these. Wowza. So we've got a lot of sorting and clearing out to do. This is ram-packed with saucepans, a travel kettle, like hob, and then cleaning stuff. So yeah, there's lots of bits and bobs in here to sort through. There's like bin bags, kitchen rolls, cling film, gas things for like a gas stove thing, candles, yeah, lots of bits. Got cutlery, and then I'll open this cupboard. So this is the cupboard, like I said, that's here. So they do all lock, obviously, so when you're traveling the doors aren't flying open and shut. So I think this one is still locked. As you can see, there's quite a decent amount of storage. There's like little shelves over there, a hanging rail, and yeah, then we've got the drawers underneath. But a microwave. The guy selling it said to us that they never really cooked in the caravan whatsoever, which would definitely be our intention, because I just think it makes the caravan smell more. I would just feel safer cooking outside the caravan, I think. But yeah, so they said they would set up their microwave oven thing in the awning, which also came with the caravan. Like, so many things came with the caravan. But yeah, so they've got a big awning and like an awning carpet and stuff like that. So yeah, we'd probably do the similar thing, like set up the gas stove and everything. So yeah, there was this bag that's got like his sleeping bags in and stuff, and I mean, we have sleeping bags, so I think we'll probably donate those. And then down here, I think there was even extra storage, so another like gas stove, a little mini heater. I don't know what these things are, we'll have to have a little look. But yeah, lots of storage, which is handy. There's more drawers. I think these are empty. Oh, some extension leads and like, what are they? I can't remember. Bungee things. And this is all like random bits and bobs, like pegs, some kind of like water thing, I don't know. But basically there's things here that he said that they like would take to the shower blocks at campsites and like hang their towels up and stuff. Like, super handy. You just need to have a sort out and like decide what we will need. And then in the toilet room, I have just literally thrown things in here because basically, like I said, it came with an awning, it came with something else that they called an annex, which I don't even know what that is. So yeah, I need to Google. And it looks like a windbreaker as well. So yeah, there is stuff bunged in here because it was just like laid out on the floor, and I just wanted to show it properly. But so yeah, in here, there is a little shower head, and down there is a little porta potty behind all of these bits. Here's the tabletop, which goes in the seating area. But yeah, this is just basically storage for now. So there's not too much to show you in there. We've got the kitchen, got the door, which is like a double door, which is so cute. And then we've got the fridge, I think. Is it a fridge? Oh, it's got a lock on it. I think Holly said it's quite dated, yeah, so I don't know, maybe we'll be able to clean that up. But we've got the fridge in there. I'll put the lock back on. We've got this little worktop area, a couple of little shelves, and then more storage up here, and then two more up there as well. So this has got COVID related stuff in, I think, anti-bac and stuff. Empty. empty. Got some games in here, colouring books. We did ask the guy, like, is there anything in here, like, does he want to take out all of this stuff, but he was like, no, it's all good, like, see what you need. And yeah, we'll have to have a look at those games, see if they're any good. I think this is the like electric bit, so I don't really understand any of that, but that's where the hookup will come through and everything like that. A little fuse thingy, and then it does have a plug socket here. It has another one here and another one there, so yeah, we've got 3. So maybe we would just have an extension lead or something like that. But yeah, there's a little light up here. Oh, and there are some lights here as well for like when you're laying in bed. So basically, this is the sofa area. If you can see that bar there, that's where the tabletop slots in. So I'm going to get that out of the cupboard in a minute and see if I can fit that, because we've not done that yet. But basically these sofas pull out. I think you like take the cushions off, and the wood that's underneath like slides across and goes across that middle bit, and yeah, these become the mattress. I'm sure they'd make a nice comfy bed, and it is huge as well. Like, I think he said it's a king size, so yeah, definitely we'll have to do a bit of family sleeping, I reckon, when the baby comes. Maybe me, Buzz and Ollie will be in here, and then we'll have a travel cot here for baby. The front window, or is this the back? No, this is the front window, because there's the little toe thingy down there. But it's a nice wide, I like when it's a single window like that. I just think it's really, I don't know, a lot of them have got partitions down, but I just think this looks really smart. Another window there and another window there, and yeah, the curtains are like pretty decent really, like maybe not my colour, but they can always be dyed. I think I'd rather do that than try and like make some more. And yeah, a little shelf thing here. The ceiling, if you can see, is like this like mottled kind of thing, and then the plastic trim stuff is like quite yellowy. So I think with a good lick of paint, like, I don't know, I think it could be quite nice. There's a little shelf here, which the guy said they used to have a telly on, which we probably wouldn't bother getting like an actual specific telly. I'd probably just use our laptop or iPad. But yeah, I think that's the caravan. Like, everything's got curtains, which is nice. Like, even on the door, it's got a little pull down like blind thing. I really feel like because they used it for so many years, they've kind of thought of lots of little knickknacks that will help them to have like a more successful camping trip. Excuse my hair, by the way. It's so windy outside that I just popped outside and my hair just got completely wrecked. But yeah, I think I'm going to try and set up the table actually, show you what that looks like so I can see for myself as well. And then yeah, oh, it's just started raining. No, it's so cozy sounding though when you're in a caravan. Like, name a better place to be when it's raining than cozy in a caravan, but not when you're at home and you've got to run back inside because you've got to get on with your day. But firstly, let's, oh, I've got something outside actually. Oh, let's get that in. Oh, I just got windswept again. I left like the big bag of awning outside because it was so big and I didn't want it to get wet, so I've just brought it in, but definitely got rained on. Right, let's set up this table and then I'll show you. That was super easy to do. I've set up the table. It's just got a little leg support and it just clipped onto the bar over there. That's a really decent sized table for like everyone to sit and eat at and stuff, so that's really nice. That was me saying at the beginning of the video we don't have a dining table. There you go. We've come out here for our dinners. Okay, so that is the caravan tour complete. I hope you liked having a little nosy round. I still am just a bit of shock that we've done this. Like, this was quite spontaneous for us. It's currently on our driveway, but we do plan to move it to the side of the house. Ollie has been clearing the space and getting it all prepped to move it over there. I think we are going to do an overnight in it soon once it's moved down the side of the house, and yeah, we'll give it a bit of a test run, but then we'll get it on the road and kind of go and check out some campsites, which I'm really, really excited for. So yeah, follow along. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, for some caravan renovations that will be coming and for some travel adventures too. So yeah, I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, please do give it a big thumbs up because I just like that, and also subscribe because I'm so close to 3,000 subscribers, and yeah, I just feel like this is exciting. So yeah, I'm gonna stop waffling now. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you very, very soon for another video. Bye guys. Mwah.